This is For Women Wednesday. I'm your host, Freddie G, joined by my co-host, K Money, Slash, and Comedian 96. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. Don't forget to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast. On Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to like and subscribe. And welcome to another Women Wednesday. Okay. It's not uncommon to see a younger woman with an older man. And on the flip side, a younger man with an older woman. For some of us, when we witness these couples, we tend to think the relationship is all about sex or money. Do y'all agree or disagree when you see a younger woman with an older man or an older man with a younger woman? Is it about sex and money? Is that all that it's about, sex and money?
Can I answer that?
Yeah, sure. Actually, do you agree or disagree?
I disagree. And the reason why, if I see a younger man with an older woman, my thought is always Stella got a groove back. Because usually if a woman in her good mind, in her right mind, she wouldn't go backwards because she would know the younger, the more possible stableness of the younger, it's probably for sex or looks or status. But when a younger woman is talking to an older man, it's usually for peace, and they're more cooperative. Younger women are more cooperative. It ain't got nothing to do with sex, although it plays a part, big part. But younger women more cooperative. They're more reluctant to listen, to where you don't have to deal with the attitude because they always thinking.
Okay, well, let me ask you this then. Just you. Mm-hmm. What do you see mostly? Do you see younger women with older men or younger men with older women? What do you see the most?
Older men with younger women.
Okay.
I just want to back up and touch on something you were saying. You say younger women. Mm-hmm. Can you repeat what you said in regards to younger women and the reason that they do it?
The reason why they talk to older men, they do like stability, but an older man talk to a younger woman for peace, and they listen. They will listen, and they'll be more able to cooperate, and they'll cooperate. Not only will they cooperate, they will compromise at the same time. Because you talk to them, I ain't doing that. Oh, don't put my leg like that. They even do it. Not even got nothing to do with sex, but just anything. They're willing to listen because they feel like an older man has something to teach.
I kind of disagree, bro. I feel that, if you do see a younger female with an older man, it's more about money.
Not every time.
I'm not saying every time, but I'm saying majority of the time I feel it's more about money.
I agree.
Now, let me say this now.
Yeah.
We definitely can't speak from a woman's perspective when it comes to that. We can't do that, right? Mm-hmm. But we can speak from a male's perspective.
Yeah, the mind of men. Opinion.
We can speak from a male's perspective. Okay, so let me share with y'all a few age groups according to Google. So, from 13 to 19, you are considered in your teenage years.
Right.
From 13 to 19, you're considered in your teenage years. From 20 to 39, you're considered in your adult years. From 40 to 59, you're considered middle-age adult years. Mm-hmm. And from 60 years and up, you're considered senior adults years. Mm-hmm. So, now, with that being said, what I want to do is I want to share with y'all some celebrity women who are dating younger men, right? So the first one is Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade.
But they married, didn't they?
Yeah. She's 50 and he's 45. I'm sorry, 41. So roughly about a 10-year age gap.
Yeah.
And they married in 2014.
Uh-huh.
So 2014, we're talking 10 years ago.
10 years ago. So that means he was.
So she was 40.
Mm-hmm. So if you look at it that way, 31 to 40, don't look bad. right?
Nah, I mean,
Doesn't look bad. He doesn't look 41 to 50.
even 50 to 40.
Even 21 to 30 doesn't look bad.
It's not.
I agree.
Nah,
That
11 to. I'm just saying, but does it? It's not that gap. And then not only that, she did choose a man that was stable and had a career or has a career. You know what I'm saying? So financially, she's good. That is, it's more for stability, I would say, because she could have went anyway. She didn't have
Stability in what area though? What area of stability
like
she
her
would
family,
need?
Financial
if you gonna have babies,
Well, they
with
both
some,
got some bread.
Yeah.
One got more bread than the other. But
She's probably got. She's got a lot of it.
yeah, I think they about even because he's been out the league for a minute now.
man, basketball money ain't nothing compared to that basketball money except baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a base line. Yeah. So that one, that's one of
Okay.
the ones that just. It's just
So
one of them.
so here's one. Mariah Carey and Brian Tonica. They were Mariah 54 and he's 40. Now they were together for 7 years. They're not together anymore. But when they were together, the age gap was 14 years.
So she's older.
The key word.
All of these are older
women.
So they were together 7 years.
Yeah, they're not together anymore. But the key of it all is the age gap between these two.
Yeah, I know.
These are older women with younger men.
I wish he wouldn't use Hollywood because typically, Holly weird is Holly weird, all of it.
Well,
because I mean, most women in their right, to me, like I said, that's the key word, in their right mind. If they're gonna go backwards, it's for dick. Sorry to say it like that.
Okay.
Because they're gonna be with someone that's mature and that's stable, and mentally they gotta have a mental conversation because the older they get, allegedly.
I'm glad you felt that way, said that about Hollywood because I intentionally kind of anticipating you would say something like that about Hollywood. I intentionally grabbed 3 celebrity couples that I haven't got to the third one yet in regards to the age gap because before we got into non-celebrities.
Gotcha. I'm glad you. So I can't wait for the non-celebrities.
Well, the non-celebrities just us conversating.
Yeah, it
It's
ain't no
us.
difference. We don't know them.
We don't know them, but
Same situation.
But I anticipated you mentioning Hollywood in that way. And notice, if you're paying attention, the age gaps are getting further and further apart.
They are.
Like the first one, Dwayne Wade,
Yeah.
and Gabrielle Union, that was a 10-year.
9 year.
Yeah,
That's
9,
wasn't too
10
bad.
years,
That
yeah.
wasn't too bad.
Now Mariah Carey and this Brian Tonica, that's 14 years.
That's a lot.
Now this next one, Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble.
Okay.
Kris Jenner, 68,
Yeah. Damn.
and he's 43. 25-year age gap, and they've been together since 2014.
I have a question. That's Kris Jenner. Is that the one that was a man as a woman?
No.
As a woman as a
No,
man?
It's his wife, ex-wife.
That's Kim
Kim's
Kardashian's
mom.
mom.
What's his name? Is it Jenner?
Listen,
Kim Kardashian's
Li-
mom name is
listen.
Kris Jenner.
That's what I thought. Is that the same person we talking about?
oh my God.
Yeah, Kris Jenner is the same person
Oh
we talking
my
about.
God. Listen real close.
Is that two Kris?
Listen.
No, it's not two Kris Jenners.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen. Bruce Jenner is now Caitlyn Jenner. That's the dad. Kris Jenner is Kim Kardashian's mom. Kris Jenner is dating.
let's short hair.
Listen, Kris Jenner is dating Corey Gamble. Kris Jenner is 68 years old. Corey Gamble is 43 years old.
So I'm asking a question. Is Kris Jenner the lady with the short hair?
It doesn't even matter. I just told you that they were ladies. That was a lady dating a younger man. An older man.
Because I need to know if this is a man or a woman. That's why I'm asking. Is it,
woman.
okay, is it the wife with the way? Always
matter if
dancing,
they're long or
always
short.
trying to model. Yeah, she retarded.
Didn't I? Okay.
She.
Didn't I?
Because you use Kris Jenner. You use Holly Weird again.
Didn't I say that Kris Jenner is Kim Kardashian's mom.
And all you had to do is say, yes, it's the girl with the short hair, the lady.
It doesn't matter.
What does it matter if I had a short alone?
But
I want to get a description of it. I want to know if it's hers. It's the right lady. That's it. I want to make sure that I'm
You know,
talking.
I've never seen the short hair. I could have just seen the
Wait,
long
wait, wait.
weave hair.
Hold
I
on,
never-
Freddie.
I ain't never
G.
seen it
I never
before.
seen it
Freddie
with long
G.
hair at all.
He's pulling you into that
You know what?
thing.
You're right.
Yeah.
So
You know
don't
what?
let
You're
that
right.
happen. 'Cause
You know what? You're right.
He's pulling
You're
you
right.
in.
You're right.
And
You're
I want to stop you before you
You're
get
right,
caught
Swag.
up in
The
that.
nigga almost had me, man.
And y'all, I was paying attention. I'm like, see, he finna grab y'all and pull y'all down in that rabbit hole.
Fred, he almost broke his microphone. Mama, listen.
You know what? You know what?
What?
I don't slash. I can believe that, but in this time here,
Yeah.
I think he was really on the short bus, and I think he really was lost.
I know he's been on the short bus. I know
think he
he's
was
been
lost.
lost.
I'm right here.
I think he really was lost.
I know he was trying to pull some people into that bus
and
with
he
him.
missing the whole gist of this whole show. It doesn't matter about the hair, and none of that. All I'm telling you about
wanted
is
to
younger,
get it.
older women dating younger men.
I wanted to make sure I was talking about the right lady. That's it. Because I didn't want to go in on somebody and it's the wrong person.
Okay, so check this
That's
out.
all
So
I'm
check,
asking.
Check this out. Check this out.
Because
Remember when I told you I'm glad you said Hollywood?
Yeah.
And I told you I said that I intentionally put
Yeah.
these celebrities here because I anticipated you speaking on it the way that you're doing, right?
Right.
Then I said that, hey, we're going to talk about regular folk after that. So it doesn't matter because these regular folk that we're talking about, you don't even know them. I don't know them.
Or what they
Nobody
look like.
knows.
Or how
Short
long the
hair,
hair
long
is.
hair.
Yeah. So what you're speaking of doesn't even matter. We're talking about just the age gap, younger women versus older women.
I was done with
Now on the Jenner deal, the Kris Jenner situation, the guy is much younger, of course. He knows the history of Kris Jenner and the Kardashians. He knows the financial stability of that family. I think it's a plus for him in a sense of him being a younger man, and now you're able to be in here because he ain't got to spend no money.
Well, here's the thing, though. I think he's like a fashion guy.
So he's in the
I
industry
think
some
that
sort of
he
way.
already kind of had.
Well,
his own thing
I believe that too because they don't date nobody that's a zero. They won't do that. They'll make you a zero before they date you a zero. So it's probably best for him.
Yeah, it's definitely a good move for him.
And-
For more exposure type,
Right.
you know.
And for her, they've always been in this Hollywood world where everybody's got to be this, person of interest money wise or financial wise. So yeah, he probably got some money that he don't need her, but I mean it's a plus for him to be there. But like I say, those people, man, they ruin everybody. Not to
So-
say,
So now, after hearing those age gaps with Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, 10 years, Mariah Carey and Brian Tonica, 14 years, and Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble, 25-year age gap. After hearing those age gap, what I want y'all to do is I want y'all to reflect back to y'all was like 23 years old. 23. I'm intentionally using 23.
23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reflect back to when you were 23,
number.
23 years old.
Good year
What is the cutoff age for you
at 23.
at 23 dating down and dating up?
At 23?
At 23.
Yeah, listen. Listen again. What is the cutoff age for you at 23 dating down and dating up?
Me. This is me 96. At 23, I always had an old saying. I think we all had it. 18 to 80, blind, crippling, crazy.
No, you had it.
Oh.
So 23 for me, I probably wasn't gonna go no lower than 21, because I've always wanted to be, in a relationship with somebody who we can share the same stuff. We grew up, we saw the same things growing up, And going up from 23, I would say 40. At 23, 40 would be perfect, because at that age, as a young adult, you want to know, okay, an older woman, because at this, you know that an older woman is more responsible. You thinking, okay, I know I go over there, she gonna cook.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna have to do nothing. She gonna have some food cooked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna take care of me the way she should. Cause a 20-year-old woman probably ain't gonna do that.
But what you can't do with an older woman is call her at 10 o'clock at night, think you finna come get some.
Well, why not?
But an older woman, oh, babe, she gonna, hey, bro, don't call me after 10 o'clock.
Now, y'all know, keep this in mind. Y'all know we really can't speak
On the woman's behalf.
perspective.
And what she feels.
I get it, but I know, but most older women don't call my
I
house at a
just
certain
felt
time.
like that the older woman, I know if I go over there, she gonna cook some food. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have some. Now there was some younger women back then in those days that knew
Right.
how to cook. You know, I mean, cook good food, soul food like what we eat. You know, but the older woman is what you expected from her.
Yep.
Was the reason why you was messing with her. It ain't had nothing to do with sex or none of that.
You gonna
Because
get a meal?
But yeah, you gonna go eat.
Yeah.
And everything else. But you know, at this point, the girl that's 20, she might not have no food. You're gonna have to go buy food for you and her.
Yeah.
And you still gonna have to do your due diligence and smashing or whatever you're gonna do. But with the older woman, you gonna go over there, you gonna smash, and she gonna cook the food. Your money's still in your pocket.
Man, for me, I think 19 would be the lowest I would go, and 40, I possibly could go higher than 40 depending on how she looked. You know, if she didn't look 40, I'm go.
Okay, so now let me throw a monkey wrench. And I echo you, K-Money. 19, 18 maybe.
Thanks.
So,
You leave me out here alone. It's just
so-
1 year.
so let me throw a monkey wrench in this, because I think that this would really make a difference, especially military and college. So, and then we'll take it back down to high school. So, in the military, you kind of look at the females there as on your level because you're working a job. And this is a work environment, kind of.
Right.
And so you kind of rarely see age. And it's kind of like that, I would assume, when it comes to college. And let's say you are in grad school in college. And here's a freshman or a sophomore in college. We're talking 18, 19, possibly 20. And you're 25, 26 years old in college. Look at high school. Think about guys who were seniors in high school
Dating a freshman.
dating a freshman.
Yeah.
Now think about your age you was according to society.
You might have been 13, 14 as a freshman in high school.
Yeah, and think about the senior in high school
18,
that's
19.
18 years old.
Yeah.
That turned 19 years old.
18,
That's
19.
considered an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to get scary.
Yeah, because
Now it's starting to get scary.
yeah.
But your brain doesn't process it that way because of the playing field that you're on. The high school,
Right.
the college,
Because of
Right.
where you
military.
are. Right.
Right.
Your brain doesn't process it that way.
I
You
get
know?
that.
So
Those are really good points, man.
Yeah.
yeah. So
makes sense.
so now I know that we can't speak for women. But give me some reason. I know Slash, you touched on some already, but give me. Well, actually, let me go over some reasons as to people date down, or women or men date younger women, so to speak. Okay. I think that men date. Do y'all agree or disagree that older men date younger women because younger women are more attractive?
I think it's definitely sexual involvement to an older man dating a younger woman. Is going to be something, sexual involved with that, because it can't be mental unless, he's not of his age mentally.
Well, you got to think women mature much faster than men.
Yeah, but
So-
okay.
So,
And I get that.
Yeah.
But you at this age, Comedian 96, would you date a 21-year-old girl now?
Nah, I wouldn't date a 21-year-old.
Why not?
I smash, but I wouldn't date. I'm just being honest. I wouldn't date. Okay.
Why would you not
Because
date?
mentally she's not there.
That's right.
That's too young.
That's
and plus,
right.
I'm trying to get married, so
So
that's
all you doing is smashing, right?
That's all it would be.
Same thing.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even go try to smash a 21-year-old. If I'm a day younger, say my age, and I date younger, and just say she's 39. That's younger than me. Mentally, I know she should be at 39.
She should be on the
right
page.
there, right? So even though she's younger, she's mature.
So check it out. Y'all speaking from maturity level,
Right.
So the question,
Okay, so let me
kind of like,
yeah.
do y'all agree that older men date younger women because younger women are
And
just more attractive?
No.
I don't think it's due to more
it's
attractive,
not
being more
attractive.
attractive, but I do agree with Slash. It is.
Yeah, it's
dealing with
partial. It's
sex.
a little small part of it. It's not that.
It's sexual.
Yeah.
It's
No,
totally
it's not sexual. I'm telling you, it's more peace. I'm telling you, get
I
a
can't
lot
see a
more
younger
peace.
female
You gotta,
bringing-
y'all picking the wrong one. More. I'm telling you, younger females will listen.
They
They're
bringing
more
that drama, bro.
No,
Bro,
depends on
they
which one you want. You talking about
when we were 40. Now they have a whole different mind frame of what a relationship should be. So when they dating you at this age that we are now, it's all about what can you do for her
True.
on
That's
a
true.
financial level.
Right. What can you do for her? Because
She
she's not
just-
going to waste her time. Now, I ain't saying no young, 21, 22, 23.
But that's
I'm
what
talking
this is
about,
about.
we're older. I mean, a young girl still is 28. That's young. But if you date a 28-year-old woman, her head normally or usually or sometimes is in the marriage area having a kid, especially around 28.
It depends on the individual.
You get what I'm saying?
It depends on the individual.
Yeah.
And you may be right, some of that in there. But this woman that's 28, I doubt if she's going to marry a 50-year-old man. I doubt if she's going to marry. Listen at the word now, marry, not date. She'll
Yeah.
date you.
And they even have a baby from you. But she's
But she's going to go get a guy her age
Yeah, that's true. That's
that
true.
she's going to marry.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, so is there any other reason why, other than sex,
A man
why
would date.
an older man would date a younger woman or a younger woman?
I said peace and cooperation.
Okay, now
It's hard to talk to an older woman because they have been through so
yeah,
much.
I understand where you're coming from.
yeah.
I disagree with it, but I do understand
Yeah.
where you're coming from. You're looking at an older woman just setting her ways.
Correct.
And you can't teach them nothing.
They don't
can't-
want to
they don't
cooperate. No,
wanna
I don't
listen.
want to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
exactly.
I understand where you're coming from. I don't
Right.
agree with it, but I understand where you're coming
I
from.
get you. Go ahead.
Okay. So, do y'all agree or disagree that another reason that older men are more traditional, so they see themselves as protectors and providers?
Yeah.
So thus the reason they would want to date a younger woman.
I see that as them being protectors and providers, and them possibly thinking that. But I think where you were trying to go is the older man can more or less mold a younger one, female. Comedian 96.
I don't want to use the word mold, right? But yeah, really, I guess we're gonna have to use it. They will listen, especially if your shit is together.
That's the key word.
That's the
right
key
there.
word.
That's it.
If your shit together, they gonna listen. They gonna listen.
Comedian 96, you actually own to something because that's number 3 here on my list. Older men date younger women because younger women because they feel that they can teach them.
Right.
Especially men who like to feel needed.
Right.
They find it fulfilling to teach a younger woman things.
I ain't gonna say fulfilling, but when they listen, it feels good when they do listen and they do want something out of life.
You say it feel good. It feel good to who?
It feel good to a man. Any
So
man.
that's fulfilling.
Okay.
Feels good.
It is fulfilling then, I guess. But I don't want to say fulfilling. But
Yeah.
but it's like, okay,
gotta-
she listened to me. Yeah, I guess
It's
so.
not a
Go
hard,
ahead. You can say
it's not a
fulfilling.
hard vocabulary word.
Yeah. I know. It's fulfilling though.
For feeling it.
Yeah.
Full feeling.
Yeah, that's Comedian 96 for
Yes,
you, right?
No,
It
that
is.
was lad. Like,
Hey, man, you got to start taking your own shots, man.
I know, man.
Well, you know, cause you keep putting me most of the time in these situations.
Don't nobody else sound like me.
Okay. So, do y'all see a older man dating a younger woman because they're trying to relive their youth?
Yes, I can see that.
Possibly.
Yeah, they don't want to get young.
I'm trying to
Forever young.
And believe I'm trying to be open minded in these questions that you're asking, because I think it would be selfish of me to only feel how I feel, but there's millions of guys out here that's probably what they're going for.
Yeah,
The fact that the woman is nice looking, he can teach her something. I can help her. I need to feel like I'm wanted. She's gonna look up to me. Some guys need that.
Yeah, some guys need that. If I date young, I can stay young because she's gonna keep me active.
Everything that y'all explaining, that's actually on my list. But notice I said the man is trying to relive his youth through her, for the most part.
He tripping.
Yeah, no, he dating young. That's true. He's dating young.
So dating young makes him feel young.
Some people, I've seen it. I've actually seen the video. It was a white guy and a black girl, and he just said, "Hey, when I date young, it just makes me feel young, and if I have to keep up with her, she's gonna keep me active, and that's gonna keep me young." That was his thought process. I was like, "Nah, she just getting paid. I can tell."
Okay. Do y'all think that there are just any instances where an older man would date a younger woman and it doesn't have anything to do with money or sex? It just happened. Just, hey, I find her attractive, she find me attractive, and we just like each other.
Yeah, it's probably some cases like that. I'm sure, because there are some people who actually get married. There's younger women that do marry older guys. And that's probably the reason right there, the connection. Here's the thing about when it comes to a relationship. I don't think the age really makes a big difference when what you and that person are looking for. If y'all both possess the differences of what y'all looking for, then I think it's okay at whatever age it is. And individually, the age of a woman, they act different, So I think it's either way it go, it's gonna be on the man to decide. Okay, she's younger, but I like her, and this is why. You know what I mean? And if she's on the same wavelength that he's on, I think it can work. And I think it can be a situation where she's not using him for financial reasons or nothing like that. Because you got some younger women that are really smart. And they are go-getters, but it's like I say, it's the individual, and they all different. You have to find the one that's gonna possess what you need or what you're looking for in a younger woman. But
Okay. Do y'all agree that older men date younger women because they can bear their children? Younger women are more apt to be in their childbearing years.
No. I don't think that's
a little bit.
No.
So let's say you are 55. Well, it's probably going to be hard to find a 55-year-old woman to give you children. But you want children.
Yeah, if that's the case, then I definitely can see that.
That's why I say
that's what I'm saying.
If you want children,
if you want children, they'll select a younger woman to have the kids.
And here I go being selfish. Because at 55, I don't need no interest.
I ain't trying to be
because
60-year-old
you're going to be 70 years old
going to a parent-teacher meeting.
Look at it from this standpoint. You are an older man who don't have any children at all. And you've been trying to have children.
So
I can't hate on that, dude.
I can't.
Go ahead, because that's what you're supposed to do in life.
Yeah, because if you have something to leave back, any type of, I know you said leave finances out of it, but I've seen little shows with it. Man, have no children. He had so much, and he ended up having sex with his helper because he's an older man, and this helper, they got close and personal talking, and then all of a sudden, you know what? I'm gonna die. Let me leave this back to you.
I don't.
Let's get married. Leave this back,
I get it, but sometimes, man, you have people, and women are really. So I think it's kind of rare for a guy if you up in age and you don't have any kids. Mm-hmm. You up in age and you don't have any kids, and you're looking for somebody to find. I mean, to have these kids. I don't think it have anything to do with I want to leave something back. It's more so I want to feel that kind of love. I want. You know, to have my name carried on if it's
a legacy,
you know,
right? Your legacy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, feel that kind of love. Not so much I got this money, I need to leave it back.
Right.
You know, so but anyway, now y'all touched on this one. Boosting self-esteem. So there are some men who are older men, they feel like they need to boost their self-esteem, and a younger woman would do that for them. Y'all agree or disagree?
Yeah, it's either going to be a younger woman or a Corvette.
which brings me to my next one.
Yeah.
Midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Midlife crisis.
Hey, man, that Corvette, man, you know, they going to get that Corvette. And I think some guys do need the younger woman to make them feel younger, of course. So they'll go out in a midlife crisis, buy the Corvette, so that the young woman can look at them. You know what I mean? I see it all the time, and I'm glad that I'm not in those shoes. However, hope I never end up with the slippers or the socks of that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be the guy in the Corvette looking for the young girl with the top down.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy.
No.
But I know it's guys out there like that.
Now, Comedian 96, you were touching on something earlier in the show, and so I didn't say nothing because I knew I was going down this list. And some of the stuff you actually was spot on a couple of things.
Well, I appreciate that.
And so before I close, I'm gonna tell you about this last one. You were kind of spot on. Younger women comes with less baggage.
Less baggage.
That's true.
Less baggage.
I agree.
Less
That's
baggage
true.
means less arguments.
And so you were kind of spot on, you know, on some of the stuff that you were saying. So I'm going to say this in closing. In the words of the late, great Aaliyah, age ain't nothing but a number. This concludes another dope episode. Tune in tomorrow for Think Thursday. Don't forget to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, the only way we grow is if you let them know.